Here we're doing submissions from the Modified Kesa Gatame. I'm going to attack, isolate one arm and attack that side, show you a few different submissions from Modified Kesa Gatame. Okay, I've got Aaron in my Modified Kesa Gatame position here. Previous videos we were attacking this side with Americana, the arm hug, and whatnot. This time I'm going to be attacking this arm here. A lot of times when you're in this position, your opponent's going to want to frame. They're going to try and get this arm out. As they do that, you're going to attack it. I'm going to keep my head down. My first move is I'm going to push and drive his hand this way. As you can see, it takes on an Americana shape. My leg, knee, and thigh become the fulcrum for the submission, for the shoulder lock. And I want to emphasize that your knee needs to be behind the shoulder, not way up here. This is the fulcrum for it. Okay, so as he does that, I want to keep my head down, but I'm going to be driving. Notice I'm coming up on my hips a little, because I'm going to be driving using leverage, not muscle. Okay, I don't want to try and muscle this. I'm driving up and using this here. Okay, I'm going to loop and lock that in, and I figure forward. Okay, from here, I take the head, and I lock, and I just kind of stretch him out. Okay, like so. Okay, sometimes people will think that's a neck crank on here, so you don't really need to even touch the head if you want to get your submission. Just lock this out and move your hips forward like you would in Americana. Okay? MMA street fighting situation, that really does it. Plus, you also have a dual Americana where I tap in here, stomp your feet if you feel it, where I tap in here and here. Or two at the same time. Okay. Alright, so we have that submission. A lot of times, guys are taught this, and in my class are taught it pretty early on, so it's not a very complicated move. As you do this, they feel pressure on their shoulder. They know the Americana. All white belts are taught the Americana. They feel that same pressure, so instinct tells them to straighten the arm out and avoid the leg. Okay, when this happens, I will take and scoop that tightly, and it becomes a straight arm lock. And all I need to do is drive my knee to the mat, and this knee up, and I get my submission. This knee down, this knee up, and pinch. Okay? Again, as you trap one arm, you can attack the other arm. I have my arm hug. I have chokes from here. Okay? Because his arm's trapped, has a hard time, he's going to have a hard time defending chokes. Third submission we like to do with our legs is I start everything the same. I bring this down, he straightens that out. You can take your foot, put it right there. I maintain the grip, and I raise up my shoulder and push down on my foot. Some stronger guys will relieve pressure by trying to sit up. Good. To relieve pressure. See if that relieves pressure. So all I do is I just do a forearm choke and drive him back down as I apply pressure to the shoulder. Drive him back down. Okay, and finally, to attack this arm, we do what we call the floating arm bar. And that's where I'm going to plant my hand, and I'm going to come and lock and bring my foot behind his shoulder, and I'm going to pivot and come into my arm bar. So I'm here, he's moving around, I'm going to brace. Lock that out. Okay. Why don't you give those submissions a try?